Welcome back to DNM's Football and FIFA. Hi guys. It's been a bit of a delay again in getting you the new episode, but the Euros are over now. Congratulations Italy, but now it's time for some more QPR career mode. And we're into episode 7. We're starting to build some momentum. If you haven't seen the last episode, we won the last 2 games to push us up into 8th position. And we start off this episode with the return of Eddie Howe and Steve Cook back at the Vitality Stadium. It's Bournemouth versus QPR, and it's going to be a very, very tough game for us, this one. The rivalry, because of the 2 changes there. I mean, Eddie Howe come to QPR at the start of the season. Previously was the manager of Bournemouth, so he's going to be looking to make an impression today alongside Steve Cook, who made that transfer to join his old manager at QPR. Bournemouth are riding high in the league, so we need to have our wits about us today, and hopefully we can leave the Vitality Stadium with 3 points in the bag. But Bournemouth with the early start, and Dieng had to be aware there to stop the ball from dropping in under that crossbar there. And can we bring it forward now? Here's Sam Field. Can he spread it wide into Charlie Austin? Moving forward here. Maybe we could get a chance away. And it's a late tackle. The referee's not giving it though. It looked like it could have had potential to be a penalty there, but the referee wasn't interested. And the plays has resumed. So we're 15 minutes into the game. It's still 0-0 here. Bournemouth are on the attack. And to be fair, we are expecting a tough game here, considering that they have just dropped out of the Premier League and they are basically riding high in the league as well. So they've started off their championship campaign very well, but we're on the attack again here with Halilovic, but a great tackle, good battle in there between them two. And now Bournemouth can work another opportunity. What can they do here? Great tackle there by DeWitts. And now we can hit him on the counter. Here's Charlie Austin. Ronan Curtis has made a run, but he ran offside. But Halilovic has played it into Charlie Austin here. Austin! Oh, great save by Begovic. Maybe he could have done a bit better. But he took the shot early. And it was pretty much straight at the keeper. But we got the corner. So can we make it count? Half an hour into the game. It's still 0-0. We're playing well. We're looking to build on the 2 wins on the bounce. We're looking to make it 3 on the spin. And, the shot is charged down. Ilias Chair went for the shot. Charged down by the Bournemouth defender. But we've still got the ball. We're still on the attack. Well, now Bournemouth have got the ball. But they can't make the progress forward. It's a very end-to-end game, this. There's a lot of excitement, but not enough clear-cut opportunities at the minute. But Bournemouth with the ball, and they're working it forward very slowly. It's a great ball in. He's got a chance, and it's straight at the keeper. But I'm pleased with this. I mean, like I say, in the last episode 6, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. We started off with a defeat to Millwall, and then we drew against... I can't remember who we drew against. Birmingham, I think it was. And then we won our last 2 games against Preston and Barnsley. So we've come into this episode with a much better bit of consistency behind us. So we really are looking to build on it today. And Bournemouth away, if we can get a win here, then it really makes a statement for later on. I mean, if we can go away to the Vitality and pick up 3 points against the team who are expected to win the league, really, then it will show that we are serious players in this championship season. But it's half time here now, and the score is still 0-0. So for us, I'll take that as it is. I will take that as it is. But we've had chances, so hopefully in the second half we can create some more chances and we can get a win and go back to Loftus Road with the 3 points. And Charlie Austin's in here. He's got a chance. Saved by Begovic. Straight at him again. He's had 2 opportunities in this game, Charlie Austin. 2 saves by Begovic. Hopefully he can get another one and this time make it pay. But we've got a corner here. And the ball swung in towards Charlie Austin, but the defender got in. And he's headed it behind for another corner. But the pressure is on. 65 minutes into the game and we are putting the pressure on Bournemouth here. Balling across again, but Begovic comes out and punches that away. But it's still not cleared. Here's Ilias Chair into field. Into Halilovic. Field. Oh, it's a great opportunity. But there was no conviction in the shot. And we're gonna have to mix it up a little bit. Jensen Myers and Lyndon Dykes coming on for Charlie Austin and Ilias Chair. So hopefully these 2 fresh legs on the field now, well, these 2 new players on the field now, they can make a difference for us and get us the win. And he's in here. It's 1-0 to Bournemouth. 77 minutes on the clock. Bournemouth have taken the lead. And most of the second half, it's been all QPR with the opportunities, and we've switched off once at the back. And we've paid for it. Bournemouth are 1-0 up here. Simple goal in the end. Our defence was nowhere to be seen again. It's something that we really need to work on because the defence just keeps getting ripped wide open and we keep conceding these silly goals. But Bournemouth have the lead and there isn't long left now, so it looks like after all the hope in this game that we could get a win and at least come away with a draw, it looks like now we're going to be coming away with nothing unless we can make this opportunity count. Here's Jensen Myers. He's on the edge of the area. He's worked a bit of space. He's had a shot. Oh, what a save by Begovic. And that was definitely going in from Jensen Myers. That Begovic had to turn that around. And turn that around he did. It was flying into the back of the net. It was close. But it looks like we're going to run out of time here. Ball's in. And the chance, is it his own player? What's he done? Jensen Myers. It's filled. That looked like handball. The referee's not giving it. Lyndon Dykes. The opportunity is gone. We was looking to get a late equaliser there. But Lyndon Dykes couldn't get the conviction on his header. And now Bournemouth can truly finish this game off. It's 2 against 1. But they're keeping it out in the corner to waste the time. Or are they? They've got an opportunity again. Can't seem to get the ball out. And it's 2-0. The game's wrapped up. We didn't deserve this. The scoreline has made it look a lot easier for Bournemouth than what it was. But they've taken their opportunities when they've got them. And they're the ones coming away today with a 2-0 lead. So after all the promise at the end of the last episode of going on an unbeaten run or maybe a winning run, that's all been shattered in the first game of episode 7. It's 2-0 to Bournemouth here. And it's disappointing. It's very disappointing. But like I said at the start of this game, Bournemouth are expected to be up there at the end of this season. So we take the result, we move on, we don't dwell on it for too long, we focus on our next game. That's going to be a must-win game now because we don't want to. We work so well to get ourselves into a good position in the league. So now we don't want to let it. We don't want to become inconsistent and start dropping back down the league again. We want to start pushing on. So Bournemouth have won here 2-0. We won't let it affect us too much. We will get on with it. We know that we had a good majority of the play. We had some good chances, so that's something to take from this game. But finishing, it has to improve, and so does the defending, because it has happened in too many weeks where opposition players are finding themselves with so much space in the area and scoring easy goals. But it's all over here. Bournemouth 2, QPR 0. So yeah, we move into October now, and this is our schedule for October. So we've got Derby at home in the next game. We've got Blackburn at home. We go away to Watford. We go away to Reading, and then we go away to Huddersfield. So we end October with 3 away games. So we need to make these 2 home games against Derby and Blackburn count, really, because 3 away games on the trot is a lot to ask for. And we're having a look at the scout report that we got in, because I'm liking the look of a few of these players here. Some nice future ratings. And it looks like good potential ratings, like Arthur Bullock here. We're going to get him in. We're going to get him into the youth team. And we're going to stick him straight on a development plan. He's 71 rated. He's 55 rated, but his potential was 71 to 91, I think it was there. So if we can work it right, we could have another great player on our hands there. And we're going to stick him on a right back plan, because we haven't got many right backs. So it showed on his thing that he could play in right back position. So we'll train him up to do that. So we go into our game now against Derby. It's a winnable game for us. We need to get the disappointment of the Bournemouth game out of our heads. Hopefully we can do that at home against Wayne Rooney's Derby County. So, 2-0 loss in the last game. We can't afford to go behind again, because it seems to be happening every single game that we play. We give up the first goal. So we want a strong performance today. We haven't made many changes, or any, if at all. So we're gone with the first team. We want to be strong. We want to get the win. And we've started off well early, and Ronan Curtis chipped the ball into Charlie Austin, but Charlie Austin couldn't get his head on it, and the chance went begging. And here's Derby on the attack, and that's a free kick there. He was a bit late in the challenge. And Waghorn has got a chance here from about 20 odd yards out, about 24 yards out, I think that is. He's got a chance to test the keeper here. 28 minutes into the game. Derby have got a free kick just 26 yards out. And Waghorn's going to step up. And, it was close. It wasn't far away at all. He's kept it down, but he couldn't keep it on target, and it's hit the back stanchion. And the score remains at Loftus Road. QPR 0, Derby 0. But it was a very good opportunity there. He's took that free kick very well, but not enough accuracy. So we're half an hour into the game. There's not much has really happened, to be honest. It's been a very cagey game, a midfield battle. But hopefully we can take the lead. Here's Charlie Austin. It's a penalty. The referees gave him a penalty. Well, I don't know what that was for. I mean, but the referee's given it, so we're going to take it. And Charlie Austin, with a chance to put us 1-0 up from the penalty spot, he steps up. And the keeper saved it. He tried to fool the keeper by going straight down the middle, but the keeper stood his ground and he's palmed it out, and the score remains 0-0. Charlie Austin from the penalty spot, unable to convert that chance, but we've got a corner from the penalty. Can we make this one count? The ball swung in, and the ball's come back out to Halilovic. Halilovic went for the shot from a tight angle, but the Derby player blocked it and charged it down. And there's a free kick to Derby there. And we're on the attack again. We're coming up to the half-time break, and Ilyas Chair is played it across to Halilovic, across to Curtis, in towards Charlie Austin, but the ball's headed out, and Derby can clear it up. And can they hit us on the break now? There's a minute left of added on time in this first half, and Derby are working an opportunity here, but that's a great tackle. Ronan Curtis out to Halilovic. And it's half time. Just as he played it through to Charlie Austin, who had slipped his defender, the referee's blown up for half time. I do not believe it. It was a chance there for Charlie Austin, and the referee's blown up for half time. Unbelievable. But we go into the break here. It's 0-0. Charlie Austin unable to convert from the 12-yard mark. He blasted his penalty straight at the goalkeeper. Let's see if we can build on that now and get a win in this second half. It's still 0-0, so whoever wins this half will win the game. And Curtis is clean through. He's got to score, Ronan Curtis. Yes, 1-0. Get in there, Ronan Curtis. Starting to make these chances count now. He's missed a lot of chances like that in previous games. But in the past few games, he's worked opportunities like that for himself. And he's managed to bury it. So that is fantastic. What a goal. He ran across the defence and he's put it into the right-hand corner. Goalkeeper's left. And that's a lovely finish. We've got the lead here at Loftus Road. QPR 1, Derby 0. Ronan Curtis with the goal. It's beautiful stuff. So we're going to try and hold the lead now. We're going to mix it up. We're going to take off the weary legs and we'll bring on some fresh players. And there he is again, that boy, Jensen Myers, one of our youth team players, 16 years old. And he's already looking like he's going to be a major star at this club. But Derby are on the attack here, so we need to stand strong here. And an early challenge. That's a terrible challenge. The ball's across. Great save by Dieng. It looked like that was going to be 1-1 there, but Dieng was aware and he got across and blocked that opportunity. Great save by the keeper, but the ball is still in the danger areas and we can't seem to clear this out. Was he offside? He looked offside. Wasn't offside. Derby in the area. What can they do? Oh, great turn. He's worked a shooting opportunity. Great block. Another great block. Great defending from QPR. We held him up for too long. And we can break now. Here's Jensen Myers on the ball. He's cut across. Played it into Charlie Austin. Great tackling. Oh, but the slide tackles put him in even more trouble. The ball across. Oh, he had the opportunity. And it was a great block by the Derby defender. But here's Charlie Austin again. Jensen Myers again. Oh, Ilias Chair. No, two very committed defending teams here. It's very end-to-end, but both defences are on top. It's a good job we've got that 1-0 lead. And with 5 minutes to go, can we see this out? Can we grab another goal and make the last 5 minutes comfortable for us? Here's Albrighton. What can he do? He's played it across to Jensen Myers. Who's had the shot and the keeper's got down. And he saved it. And we're looking now to hold the fort and finish this off. Here's Albrighton. Ilias Chair. What can he do? Ball in. Charlie Austin. Oh, it's just wide. Massive, massive opportunity to wrap the game up there. And Charlie Austin has put his head wide of the target. And we're 1 minute into 3 minutes added on time, and Derby have got an opportunity to snatch a draw. Great tackle. Oh, and they've scored. The rebound fell back to Bird. It was a great tackle by the QPR defender, but the ball just ricocheted up to Bird again. He stuck the ball past Dieng. It's 1-1 here, and we've thrown it away. In added on time at the end of the second half, and it looks like Derby have rescued a draw from nothing. But yeah, look, he got across, made a great tackle, but the ball just fell back to Bird, and he's hit it straight past Dieng. He couldn't get down in time, and it's just gone inside the post. And it's a hammer blow for QPR. We were 1-0 up, we were cruising. Charlie Austin's header. It is a crucial miss now. If he had only have just stuck that in, we would be celebrating a win. But there it is. The full-time whistle's gone. And it is finished. QPR 1, Derby 1. Right at the end, Derby have rescued the draw. And after losing to Bournemouth in our first game of this episode, it looked like we'd bounce back strong. But yeah, we've thrown it away with a minute to go in the game, and it's all over here. So it's QPR 1, Derby 1. We now need to build. We need to look to get back to winning ways, because that's 1 point out of 4 in the last 2 games, and we're dropping down the table a bit. So we've got Blackburn at home again, and any home game we need to look to be winning these games. So hopefully now we can get the win against these boys and go back, start climbing that table again. So we're going to make a couple of changes. Myers is going to come in for Ilias Chair, and Willock is. Shall I bring him in? Yeah, I'll bring him in for Curtis. I'll give Curtis a bit of a rest. He's been playing well, but he's been playing every single game. So we need to. We don't want to overdo it for him. So 2 changes to the first team lineup. We're going into the game at Loftus Road against Blackburn Rovers. Let's hopefully now we can get a nice win and send us back on our way up that championship table. It's a lovely sunny day here in West London. Let's see if we can play some football to match it. And it's a minute into the game and we're already on the attack. Here's Jensen Myers. He's played it out wide to Albrighton. He's played it back into Jensen Myers. Lovely bit of turn. It's a penalty. Yes. Jensen Myers, what a bit of play that was. He turned his marker inside out. He made a run into the area. And the Blackburn defender was too slow to get the tackle in. And the referee's given a penalty. Charlie Austin missed his last penalty from the spot in the game against Derby. He's not showing no fear though. He's stepping up again to take the next one. And this time he does convert it. It's 1-0 to QPR. 3 minutes into the game. It's an early goal for us. Charlie Austin from the penalty spot. That is how we want to start the game. Now though, we really want to push on now. We want to win a game like 5 or 6-0. We really do. We want to make one team pay because we are creating opportunities in all our games, but we're just not putting them away. So hopefully today we can get a massive win and give the players some confidence to go into the last game of the episode. But in this game, it's 1-0, 17 minutes in. And it's a great start for us, but that's sloppy defending. And Blackburn have got a chance here. Oh, it's 1-1. And the lead didn't last for too long. So yeah, Gallagher with the goal. We've thrown it away again. I mean, I know it's very early in the game, but we was 1-0 up after 3 minutes, and you'd think from that position we could step on the gas and make Blackburn pay, but Blackburn have gone up the other end 15 minutes later, and Gallagher has drilled it in at the near post. The keeper probably should have done better there. His positioning was all out. But Gallagher's got the goal for Blackburn. It's 1-1 here at Loftus Road. So halfway through the first half, and after a great start for us, we've fallen back and dropped a goal. But here's Jensen Myers. Oh, he's at the side netting. It's a good opportunity. And the way this boy's been playing, you'd expect him to score there, but the keeper had that covered anyway. Exactly what we should have done for their goal. The keeper was nowhere near it, but the Blackburn keeper was a lot more switched on and was watching it hit that side netting. So, good opportunity for us, but the score remains 1-1. And Blackburn are on the offensive again. Can they turn a 1-0 deficit into a 2-1 lead? The ball's across. We've both moved out of the way. And Dieng has got the save. And Eddie Howe is absolutely tearing his hair out with this QPR defence. I mean, De Wits and Steve Cook have got experience there. But they just seem to be getting sliced open every time an opposition team go forward. But we were lucky Dieng was up to the task there to keep the score at 1-1. With 5 minutes off half-time, and Blackburn have really come back into this game after going that 1-0 down so early. And they've got a chance to turn it round before half-time. He's worked an opportunity. Oh, he's flashed it wide. Maybe he could have pulled it back there, Downing. But he went for the glory. And it was well off target in the end. He couldn't wrap his foot around it enough, and he booted it right out for a goal kick. So Blackburn now are creating all the opportunities just before half time, and the shot is just wide. Elliott with the opportunity there. Steve Cook got in the way, but the ball rebounded to Elliott, and he's put it wide. But Blackburn are going to be kicking themselves that they haven't gone in to the half-time break with a 2-1 lead. I mean, like I said, we went 1-0 up after 3 minutes from the penalty spot, but since then it's just been Blackburn having all the opportunities and the ball across nearly for Charlie Austin, and we could have nicked it, but defended well by Blackburn. And there is the half-time whistle. So, as I just said, we took an early lead from the penalty spot. Charlie Austin erased the memory of the miss in the last game and tucked this one away. But Gallagher pulled it back 15 minutes later with a nice near post finish to take the teams in at the break. It's 1-1 here at Loftus Road. Hopefully now we can dominate this second half and get the win that we so desperately need. And we've started well. 10 minutes into the second half. Sam Field's got a run at goal. Here's Sam Field. Oh, great save, but Ilias Chair. Oh no, Willock, sorry. Ilias Chair's not even playing, I don't think. And it's cleared away, but we couldn't take that opportunity. And here's Halilovic. Lenz back to Halilovic, back to Lenz. Good play, good build up. Ball across, it's got to be. What a goal, yes. All Brighton with the finish, 15 minutes to go. And that is a lovely, lovely, lovely goal. Great build up, great crossing, and a great volley to steer that back into the far side. Oh, what a goal that is from Albrighton. 2-1 to QPR. And I was saying after the end of the first half went, it looked like Blackburn were in the ascendancy, but the half-time whistle come at the right time for us, and we've gone into the second half, and there isn't that long left now. We've taken the lead, and we're going to change it up here and bring on some fresh legs. But the QPR fans are ecstatic. It's a great goal for Mark Albright, and we've got a 2-1 lead. But Blackburn, they've done it once already. Can they do it again? Can they come back from a losing position? Dieng, terrible throw. What's he done there? Put ourselves under pressure, and we can't get the ball out. The ball's worked out wide, and Steve Cook's held him up, but there's too much space. There's way too much space. He's worked an opportunity. Dieng with a save. Oh, the ref's given a penalty. It's a bad tackle from DeWitts. And with 5 minutes to go, Blackburn have got a penalty and they've got a chance to make it 2-2. Up he steps. He's hit the bar. He's hit the bar, and the score remains 2-1 to QPR. What a slice of luck there that was for us. Eddie Howe can breathe a sigh of relief. Or can he? Because Blackburn are still on the attack here. Oh, great header out. Great header out. And Albrighton can bring it forward. We're coming up to the end of the game here. There's only 2 minutes of added on time. Blackburn, it's now or never for them. Out on the wide areas. Can they get it in? Terrible pass. And that should be that for the game. It is. It's a great win for us. That is fantastic. What a win. We lost our first game against Bournemouth. We drew our last game against Derby, and we've managed to get a win here. We started the game off fantastically well, straight out of the traps, 1-0 up after 5 minutes. Blackburn come back into it. They looked like they may have nicked a goal in the second half. They had a chance. We went 2-1 up with a lovely goal from Albright, and then Blackburn had a chance to nick a draw from the penalty spot. But the game's finished here. 2-1 to QPR. It's 3 points in the bag. And that was crucial because now we go away to the team who are second in the league, and the top two teams, Stoke and Watford, are running away with this league as it is already. So hopefully we need to be at our best today. We go to Vicarage Road. We're going to have to play the first team. Maybe mix it up with a few players. Do I put Myers in again? Or do I put Willock in for Curtis? Curtis didn't play in the last game, so yeah. I don't. Should I make any changes? We're going to bring Thomas in just to give him a bit of a go. I think we're bringing Mylan as well. We just need to rest up some players because we're playing with the same players week in, week out. and we don't want to overdo it for him. So we're going to have to make changes where we can, and maybe I shouldn't be taking out Halilovic for Thomas, but we're going to give Thomas a go, and we're going to see if he can make a difference for us in this game. So we go away to Watford, like I said, the second in the league. Them and Stoke have pretty much wrapped up automatic promotion already, so hopefully if we can get a win, we can stop Watford completely running away with it. It's going to be a tough ask though. Vicarage Road, it's a very tough place to go to, and Ken Sema, their forward, is the Championship top scorer at the minute. So a night game under the floodlights here at Vicarage Road. It is a London derby, I suppose, isn't it? So the fans are up for it. Let's see if we can get up for it, and let's see if we can build on that 2-1 win against Blackburn and take the 3 points here at Vicarage Road. But we know that we're in for a tough game, so I'd definitely take the draw. If it ends up being a draw, then, like I say, it's not a bad result at all. And here's Curtis. What can we do here? Balls across, and the Cape's come out and punched it out. And Watford can clear up there, but it's a good start. Good intent from QPR to begin with. And 18 minutes into the game, we're bringing it forward again, and we're showing no fear at the minute. I mean, a lot of people thought that we were going to step back and defend, but Eddie Howe has told his team to go out there and take it to Watford, and it looked like it was our ball. Thomas with the opportunity, he went to curl it into the far corner there, and he got his shoulder on it. And I mean, he was lucky that it was there, because any lower and that could have been a penalty. But we've got a corner here, 20 minutes into the game. It's whipped in by Field, and the keeper's got a fist on it. But yeah, no, Watford can tidy it up now. Oh, can they? Here's Charlie Austin. Oh, what a save by Ben Foster. What a save that is by the keeper there. Charlie Austin. He picked up the loose ball on the edge of the area. He's turned and had a shot, and it's a great stop from the goalkeeper. But again, we've got another corner. Can we make this one count? But again, the keeper comes out and saves it. And here's Curtis, charged down. Willock, Field, and we just cannot get that ball to create a clear-cut opportunity. But we've left ourselves exposed. And the ball didn't come to nothing. So, that's a terrible ball across the middle of the park. Watford with the opportunity here. Oh, what a bit of skill that was, but the header's wide. The way he flicked that up and dinked that over with a little rainbow flicked over was lovely. Look at that. Header from about 6 yards out. Maybe should have done better, but he's tried to guide it into the far corner. And it's a very tough skill to do that. So, half an hour into the game and we're on the attack again. Can we take the lead here at Vicarage Road? Ilias Chair, it's wide. Maybe he could have pulled that across. But he's seeing an opportunity from the angle and he just couldn't get it on target. But it's a good game, this is. It's a very good game. It's end to end. We're not sitting back at all and defending. We are taking it to Watford. Hopefully we can nick a goal and get a result here. But yeah, I mean, it's tough at the minute. Ben Foster's made some great saves. Oh, mistake. And just as I was saying that, it's 1-0 to Watford. Dan Gosling with the goal. Silly mistake at the back again. It was given away. It was tapped across the goal, and Dan Gosling was never going to miss from 4 yards out. But look at that. What's he done there? He was never going to miss from there. We're 1-0 down. And after all that hard work to begin with in this game, we're 1-0 down at the team at Watford. They're second in the league, and they're pretty much running away with it. So it's not the position we want to be in. I mean, it's a very tough game now. We're gonna have to fight for this result. But it don't help when you give the ball away like that. And the ball in is headed behind for a corner. So can we get back into this game straight away? We've got a corner. Hopefully we can make this count. The ball's played across. and it's headed out. But we can keep this alive here. There's the Watford players are happy to sit back in the area, and he's tackled, and now they can hit us on the counter attack. I think we've got enough players back here to deal with this, but they're playing it smart, Watford. They're playing it simple, and they're building up the attack play, and now they can move it forward. It's good play here from Watford. Played out wide and too far. So that's it for the first half. After a good start from Watford, from QPR, some great saves from Ben Foster, denied Charlie Austin. But DeWitt's went in for a clearance in his own area, and all he done was manage to divert the ball to a Watford attacker. He's knocked it across. Gosling's locked it in from about 5 yards out. We go into the break here at Vicarage Road, 1-0 down. We need to come back in this game now. It's all to do for QPR, especially after winning the last episode against the last game against Blackburn. We wanted to build on this and get a very impressive result, a result that would have made the whole championship stand up and take notice. But we're shooting ourselves in the foot here. We keep giving the ball away in dangerous positions, and the ball's played out wide. Watford are on the attack here. They can create an opportunity. Oh, great save by Dieng. He's kept us in it there. He come out well when he charged the ball down, and he managed to get the save. So the score remains 1-1. But Watford are on the attack again, and Dieng's made another save. An hour into the game, and Watford are looking to turn the screw now. Andre Gray with the opportunity, and Dieng saved it with his head. It's a great save. But we cannot afford to go 2-0 down, because there really will be no way back then. Oh, and it is 2-0. It's a great goal. From the corner, we couldn't clear our lines. The ball set up nicely there, and he's absolutely smashed it in off the crossbar, and we're 2-0 down. With an hour gone in the game, that's pretty much it for our chances in this game. Oh, that's a great finish. He's chested it down and hit it on the scissor kick. And yeah, it's barring in. It's over the line. It's well in the goal. Eddie Howe's team are 2-0 down. It's a tough one to take, that is. It's a very tough one to take, especially after the way we've played. But on the balance of play since the first 20 minutes of the game, it has all been Watford. They've had all the opportunities. So really, the result is a fair one, but we just don't want to embarrass ourselves now. We want to try and get back into the game. We can't really afford to give away any more goals, and that's a very bad tackle, that is. But the ball's still alive, and here's Curtis. He's offside. He's put the ball in the back of the net, but he was offside. So we need to bring on Albrighton now. I mean, 70 minutes on the clock. We'll bring on Albrighton, and hopefully he has got the Premier League experience inside him to try and get us back into this game. But we're just giving the ball away. Oh, and we have been absolutely sliced open. That is terrible, and what a goal that is. It's 3-0. I cannot believe that goal has happened, though. Where was the defence? They was all up the field. The ball was played back straight to the Watford player, and all he's done is chip it over Dieng. That is a terrible goal to give away. I mean, where was the defence? It's 3-0. I mean, Dieng come a bit far off the line, but he's lobbed him from about 20 yards out, and that puts the seal on this game for Watford. It's 3-0, and the way they've played, I mean, good luck to them in the Premier League next season. Hopefully, we can be joining them via the playoffs, but the way their season's going, with so few games gone already, they're not going to throw anything away. Can we get a consolation? Sam Field, no. Ben Foster was equal to the task, and he's kept the score at 3-0 to Watford. So Johansson with the opportunity and a good save by Ben Foster. I just cannot believe the amount of space he had for that third goal. It's shocking, really, that we gave him that much room. And all of the goals today really have been avoidable. You know, it could have been also different for us, but it wasn't meant to be today. I did fancy us going into this game as well to give them a scare, but it's been very comfortable for Watford. They have been the better team, and the way, I mean, good luck to them. They'll be fighting for the title later on in the season, so good luck to them. The game's finished here. It's 3-0 to Watford. It's a drubbing, and it's not the sort of result we wanted to see this episode at, to be honest with you guys. It's an absolute drubbing. So we've lost 2 games this episode, albeit tough games. Away at Bournemouth and Watford. We drew at home against Derby, and we beat Blackburn at home as well. So 2 good home results, or 2 decent home results, and 2 terrible away results. And again, it's the consistency that I'm talking about. If we want to put together a run for the Premier League, we need to have more wins than the inconsistent draws, wins, losses, you know. And that leaves us in 13th position at the end of this episode then. So, I mean, it's not great, really. We're on 19 points after 14 games. And we don't want to get cut off from that playoff pack, really. We still want to be fighting in and amongst it. And then there you see it. Stoke are top with 35 points, Watford second with 33 points, and then it's a 10-point difference to the playoff positions. But we are only 1 point off Brentford, still in 6th, so it's not terrible. But the way we're so inconsistent at the minute, you can only expect other teams in that playoff position to start grinding out the results. So we need to start doing the same thing. Otherwise, we could be cut off. So that's the end of the episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to stay tuned for episode 8. The episodes will be coming thick and fast now that the Euros is over. So stay tuned. Remember to like and subscribe to DNM's Football and FIFA, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.